Hey everybody, welcome back to some more F1 2022. We are back live. We were streaming F2 previously, that hasn't gone, but we are back. We're going to be doing some actual F1. We're going to be doing a Haas Road to World Championship, Constructors Championship. I thought that'd be kind of fun. I see a lot of people do Haas for the drivers and the constructors. I'm just going to do it for the constructors. I feel like it's a bit more of a team thing with the AI in that aspect, but that's what we're going to be doing. I'm super stoked to be doing it. But F2 will be back. For now, F2 is just pushed aside to the back burner, I guess. I'm going to try and figure out a schedule to alternate between the F1 and the F2 and see how that goes. But we're going to go in. We're going to do a whole new career. We're going to be doing it completely from the bottom. Full season, custom settings. Let's just see what we got for weekend structure here. So my plan is to do the full race per stream, so it's going to be like one round of stream, I would say, most likely, because that includes the qualifying and the practice sessions. I'm going to be needing to do as many practice sessions as we can for the resource points. So that's the way I'm thinking about doing it. It's not like F2 where I can do two races, like the sprint and the feature, and then do a second round with the sprint and the feature. So I'm going to see how this works. I always do the full races typically in the F1, so we're going to stick with that, and I'll see how things roll with that. Rules and flags, they're pretty much always the same. I think that is everything. I just want to make sure the weekend structure was correct, so let's go. Let's make our driver. Yeah, that's kind of the standard guy I pick. Go for that, put my name in. Audio name will have to go as Alexander. At least this one has somewhat got a name close to my name, as 2018 does not have anything. Because I've been playing that a little bit more because my pops is playing it. And yeah, his name's on it, but mine isn't. So thank you, F1 2022, for finally putting it in. It's close enough. You think they would have Alex, though, considering Alexander Albon. It's shortened down to Alex Albon. It's kind of a weird one.
Now, let's focus on your driver's work.
Well, I already have a character here. I am going to go Devil Horns. I always do that. Yeah, we'll go with that one, and then I'll see you on the podium.
Last but not least, we need to decide.
And good old Haas F1.
Hi. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor, the quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel, everything is in your hands, turn it on /off /customize. Go to dogehype.com.
Okay. As for teammate, we are not going to go with Schumacher. We're going to go with K-Mag because points are everything. And I feel like K-Mag's going to be the one that's going to give the most points here. I mean, I'm sure the AI version of Schumacher's fine. I'm not saying Schumacher's a bad driver or not. But I want points, and I feel like K-Mag's one of them drivers that just consistently gets points to an extent. So, right, R&D, I guess, is kind of where we need to go. So I want to get the improved battery, 100%, and then we'll go and get the powertrain going. Compostana, nothing new, and let's skip on down to get some more points. I mean, it's going to be pretty much the basic kind of thing, you know, you do at the start. And look at that, we already had a fail. I was going to say I won the if we're going to get let down, and we have been let down by the development team. The development team has screwed me again.
Streamer vids cheered X100.
Thank you so much for the bit, streamer vids. Did you witness Haas just screw me over? It's a great start to the season. We've got 0% failure rate now, though. I mean, at least we'll be set for Saudi, but that's kind of sad. God, the one time I need to rely on the team. And everything's gone really dark in the room again. Yeah, you saw it. You saw me get destroyed by Compass Dino. He's not like he's giving me an incompetent team already. I mean, who are we ahead of though? Oh, well, ahead of Aston Martin, so that's okay. And hopefully, when them upgrades come through, I'll be ahead of the AlphaTauri team. I mean, Compass. Oh my god, Compass Dino. Wow, that's a cool name. So goal, I think, for this season, because I don't think it's going to be World Constructors this particular season. You know, I'm ambitious, but I've got to be realistic. The goal is at least to get top of the midfield. I feel like that's somewhat achievable as a team. Though, oh look at that, we failed another research thing. Oh my god, okay. Great start to the season. Typical Haas fashion. It's okay though. I have hope. Haas can be great. Okay, this is the guy I should be mad at because he's head of research and development. Yeah, this guy sucks. Keeping on top of research and development is critical to improve the car's performance. No shit. But you didn't give me anything that's good. Gave me failures. Like, that's just... Oh. And this door's always open. It should be okay, Mag. Don't close that door. Okay, well... Wait a minute, when was that going to be finished by? After Saudi Arabia. Oh, man. So we don't have any improved battery or any improved engine power. That's just... Oh. It's all good. We can do this.
Hello folks and welcome to Paddock Pass, your pre-race edition for this, the inaugural round of the 2022 Formula One World Championship. And I've got to say, it feels great to be back. As is tradition, there is something of an air of a first day back at school on arrival here. But it's more than that. Because the new era of Formula One has arrived, and with it, the eagerly anticipated new car regulations which have been designed to help promote better racing. With clean sculpted lines, swooping rear and front wings that allow cars to follow each other closely, new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres, the return of ground effect, and a reduction of aerodynamic physical adornments, the new cars look strikingly different. All while improving safety and pushing the limit of technical ingenuity. So then, which teams have interpreted the rules most effectively, and which drivers will adapt to their new car the quickest, leading the charge against the rest of the pack?
I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be Max, Leclerc, and Sainz. They're going to be like super quick in them cars. So, you know, I can already predict who's going to adapt the quickest. Game just lies now. I guess we can skip in. I've got to get comfy though.
The season is always quite difficult for us trackside and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Well, Mark, you are correct. Let's just go around. Actually, wait a minute. Got my sauce. I'll just go around the track, see how the car feels, because I've not really played much with the Haas team. Now, I am expecting Haas car to be somewhat decent on the straight. Because I've always heard people say that Haas has got quite a nippy car on certain tracks on straight line speed. But we're definitely not going to have the top speed to probably beat Red Bull and all that. If we beat Red Bull this race, I'd be very, very shocked. Or if we beat Ferrari, I mean, it's possible, but we're going to need some seriously good start and no safety car. Oh, okay, well, I hit the pedal too hard. This is where we have the practice sessions. Okay. First race of the day. At least now we'll get a fresh lap. Go straight off here. Look at this. This is it. This is the lap. I can feel it. Nice and smooth. Somehow we got available second 3. Now that I'm shocked at. Just because of the fact that we went off the track. Again, we went off the track. Oh, that was bad.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Okay. I am not okay. Because we smashed up big time. Ah man, we messed up that corner. What the fuck? Okay. Man, I have lost all confidence hitting my foot down on the pedal. In that first corner. Because we skidded out there twice, but we seem to be okay now. It's a bit weird. I didn't really gauge the corner any different. Okay, let's return to garage. Let's tweak the car a little bit because it definitely feels a bit inconsistent on some corners. Like when I put my foot down, it just goes completely off where I don't want it to. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it on a custom? Okay, I'm going to pick the McLaren one because that's kind of, you know, I've done that in the past and it seems to be quite comfy and I've been able to tweak off that one, off that particular setup. So I'm going to see how this setup does. And we have obviously switched the tyres to hards now. I mean, if we're skidding on soft spot, not foot down on the pedal, then I might as well be on hards for a little bit until they heat up. Oh, okay. Well, that one a bit slippy. Okay. That was going so well up until... Okay, so I've just got to get used to how the car feels, because I usually play in like Red Bull or Mercedes or even the My Team. You know, I always feel like the cars feel a little bit different, but I feel like that was 100% a better lap. With the McLaren setup on, it felt a little bit more consistent on some cars. So... Nice, we finally got a purple sector 2. That was a pretty nice sector 2 as well. I was very happy with that. It's a small improvement, but we're going to get more used to the car, so I'm happy. Okay, we are going to box this lap. Because I think we can start doing some of the practice programs. I'm getting a little bit more used to the car. I definitely think once some of the upgrades start coming in, it's going to be a little bit more easy to use. I mean, it definitely feels a little bit more slippy than the other team cars that I've driven in. Like the My Team one doesn't feel as slippy as this. But at the same time, you know, I haven't really been playing much in the last day or so of F1 2022, so you know, I'll get used to that again, kind of, because these cars do go a bit wobbly with the whole traction thing. But yeah, this car definitely feels a little bit more slippery than the other ones. Like the F2 cars now feels, I mean, they wobble, but they don't feel like they're always going to wobble. So let's actually... Anybody got times yet on that I can see? Let's speed up just a couple. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Alonso already knocking the time down there. So we can definitely get close. Let's see. see what balance gives us. I feel like that might be an okay one for the corners. And then after that we'll go into the practice programs and we'll go and get some research points so we can jump into the qualifying and the race and so on and so forth. Okay, that wasn't the best lap. Actually, we'll just return to garage because I have to wait for them to put us in. So let's do some practice. We'll do race strategy.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
need to practice this braking point because I keep fucking it up in this car. Okay, the mediums feel really good. through the wheel. Very minimal slippage. Okay, I'm happy with that. We got the 50 points. We're going to get some maximum resource points. So compound use is medium, average lap time 134, tight wear factor 1.0. Okay. Doesn't seem like much changed on the 3 laps, but hey, that's all that matters. We're going to do the qualifying pace next. Try and get as many of these done as we can.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, and that's what we need to beat.
Oh my god, try to make a move. I need to get in front of him. So far, mediums have been the best tyres. I think they're the most comfy tyres on the car at the moment. Okay, that's not how to do an overtake. Okay, our qualifying was terrible. That went just completely wrong. Like, the qualifying pace is not there in the practice. We need to figure this one out.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
GP4C. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Gotta sort out this car setup, man. That does not feel fast at all. How are you, GP4C? How are you today? Thank you so much for the follow. Like I said, support means a lot. So, thank you very, very much. Huh. My activity feed tracker doesn't want to update. Oh, that's strange. That's a strange one indeed. Right, car setup. You've been busy, just been very busy out in Bahrain this week, really? Wow. Let's see about the top speed. See what we can do with this. Oh, okay. Even the AI had some really bad steering issues there. That was just more than a wobble. Nothing worse than adjusting time zones. Okay, this setup feels somewhat okay. Like, look at the time we're getting in from the corners now. That's, well, we're losing time then. But why is this not the setup that's... Oh, there's Magnussen. Huh. Oh, shit. I didn't like that board anyway. It was in the way. Okay, I didn't think he was just like, wow. He turned to do like what the back marker did. Okay. K-Mag is going to be with Hulkenberg this year, so this should be an interesting year for Haas. Oh, I was supposed to box there. Oh, there goes the traction. Fuck. I just cannot find the best grip spot with this car. Okay, box. That's what I've got to do.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay. Kind of sucks we've got to go all the way to the end of the pit lane.
Okay, this is the ERS management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you'll score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember that it will drain your energy rapidly.
I forgot this was ERS management, so I think I might have messed it up. Because I was kind of mind blown about how when we had the medium zone, it's pretty good pace. To an extent.
Okay, your pace is too slow. Make sure you use your overtake button for maximum power.
Ah, screw it. We're just going to skip. Fuck it. We're going to simulate them. We'll go to the qualifying because we're going to do a full race. And I only just realised the time. It means I might not be able to get a full racing. So I'm going to skip through some of this. And just hope for the best. I mean, I'm sure we can get some places in the actual race. I mean, until I really race in the car, I don't know how the car's going to feel. Because I've never done a proper race in the Haas car, so... Done one in the Williams, which that might kind of be fun to stream one day. The Williams World Championship maybe or something. But for now, we're just going to simulate these and then speed through into qualifying. and then the actual race, because that anything can happen in the race. I mean, pit stop, safety cars, anything can come. You know, like the pit stop could get some places in there. There could be issues with the safety cars. We might get a free stop. Hopefully, our mechanics will put the wheels on, because I know sometimes with the Haas team, there's issues in the game with the actual like getting the wheels on in time. Okay, we can jump into qualifying, so let's see how this goes. I'm feeling good about it. I feel like we'll gain some places in the race. Once we start getting upgrades in the car, I feel like that's where we'll pick up. I feel like Saudi Arabia, we're going to have a better race. I mean, yeah, I feel like in Saudi Arabia, it's going to be better because we'll have the upgrades, and then Melbourne, it might feel even more better. I'm hoping. It's supposed to. But I've seen that with other teams I've used in the career mode. Oh, well, when you do that to start with, that messes everything up. That was terrible first corner. Wait, what? Did Leclerc seriously just go off the corner? I didn't even know that Ghost versions could do that. Okay. Let's just restart that. That was a terrible thing because I wasn't paying attention on the first corner. Right, fresh start. Let's do it. This is it. Well, I think we're going to be starting at the back of the grid. Okay, that was a very, very poor qualifying, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to hope for the best. Get a really good start. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the medium. I feel like I might start on the mediums. Because I feel like I can get some good grip on them. I don't know what it is about the soft tires, but I just really struggle on them. On this car for some reason. I'm going to have to figure that out because qualifying obviously is going to be soft. But I can just not for the life of me. get them softs down. So let's do it. Let's do it proper now. At least we can pick our tires. And car setup, I'm not entirely certain what to go with. I feel like increased top speed's always good.
So here we are.
I'll go with balance for the corners, and I'm going to take this. We're going to see how it goes with the 2 synths of soft, because
So as the formation lap gets underway here,
I don't know. I just can't get the soft down. I've got to try and get them down. Oh, okay. Russell's starting on medium.
by earning those crucial points and getting a confidence booster right from the off. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong.
That wasn't too bad. Didn't have a lot of wheel spin. Wasn't the best start. Whoa, okay, Albon, fucking ninja mode. That was... Yeah, okay. That was just... That fucked us up. I'm not even flashbacking because of that. Like, I don't mind not getting the positions, but Albon just... That was so unexpected. Oh, let me clip Joe. That's my bad. Not too bad though. We managed to gain some positions. Wow, Gasly is making some plays this race so far. Like that's a couple of overtakes I've seen Gasly go for. Nice, okay, we managed to get it. I had a feeling we could get the overtake. Let's see if we can get Gasly, because Magnussen is not too far ahead. Stroll coming back in though. We're going to do some fair race and give him the room. Let's see if we can stay up with the pack now, because, you know, it was an okay start, but could have maybe gained some more places. I'm going for the Gasly play. Yeah. Oh, yes. That was it. No contact, no nothing. Super smooth. He pulled up here, did. Or tried to do. He didn't actually pull it off, did he, in the first lap? So that is fantastic. Let's see if we can catch Magnussen now. Wow, Magnussen's got some speed. Okay, we're building a little bit of a gap from behind, so that's good. So I took a place from Joe doing that. I did the same to Magnussen. We are the faster teammate. Or maybe the more aggressive teammate. Maybe that's more correct. We are the more aggressive teammates. So now we have to try and pass Bottas, which I don't think it's going to be too hard. I mean, as long as we don't get a wobble like we just did. I mean, so far it's not a bad day for Haas, you know. 2 drivers pretty close to the top 10 at the start of the race. I mean, that's a good thing. Just gotta try and keep this momentum. I mean, it seems Tsunoda is not really got the pace to be catching the McLaren. So he's just going to kind of be holding us back, which is a bad thing. So hopefully we'll be able to get past Bottas as soon as possible. Because he's holding back Bottas, which is good for us because it means we might be able to get an overtake. I'm just going to have to be careful with DRS, but we are pulling away from Magnussen. He obviously did get the DRS with us, but okay, I think that's the closest we've got to Bottas in turn 1 so far. Wow, we really built up a distance. Oh no, Magnussen's out. Oh no, our teammate went out. I was thinking, where the hell did Magnussen go? And we have a safety car. Oh my god, okay. I mean, that wasn't my fault, was it, that he ended up crashing out? Oh shit. There you go, boss. Was that... Did we knock Magnussen out? I didn't even see anything happen. But safety car, yes, that's what we want. It'll allow us to gain our ERS back. And gain some fuel, I guess. That's really good for us. I see, is it Albon that's pitted maybe? Perez, wow, okay, Red Bull is going for the early start strategy with Perez. I wonder, was Perez maybe having issues too in the game? Either way, we are now at the 12th position, but it is all down to us to bring the points. So I mean, it's not the best start for the Constructors Championship. I do see Joe has gone in for his pit stop. Maybe we should have gone in for a pit stop here. Let's see what the AI does next. I mean, if they start going in, it might be best to go for the pit stop, because usually you want to come out with the fresher tyres. I mean, I don't really know who's going to be the main threat at the moment in terms of the championship standings, because I mean, I want to get, World Constructors champion, but we're going to do at least top 4 or in the top 5 is kind of the goal for this particular season. So until I really see what other midfield team has become dominant, then I won't really know who I want to beat. As long as we can, I guess, stay ahead of Aston Martin in this race, because we are technically ahead of them in terms of R&D. We had a little collision. We're going to get a penalty. No? Oh, the game's so generous. So as long as we stay ahead of Aston Martin, I guess, then everything is going to be fine. But Magnussen, unfortunately, going out, which kind of sucks. But I wondered why he had disappeared, and it was like this big gap to Gasly. I was thinking, wait a second, when did Gasly appear? But at least now we have another chance of kind of closing the gap. We did start in 20th. I did say, we could gain some places. Maybe a safety car might come. Lo and behold, the safety car has come. So this is good. I just gotta wait for Zhou to catch up so we can get back to green flag racing, but at least we've had a bit of time to gain some ERS back. Oh, big lockup from Bottas. Did Tsunoda slow down in front of him, maybe? That was a crazy lockup. Maybe he was going over the Delta time. Oh no, we don't even have to worry about that. Oh, I wonder why the AI locked up. Oh my god. That was bad. And it seems Zhou has caught back up. Okay, so we have the AlphaTauri, the Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and then the Alpine. So this isn't too bad. This is going to be, I think, a good little scrap. Once we can get back to racing, this is going to be interesting. And DRS is gone, so hopefully we might be able to build a little pace, because safety car in the slap, okay. Because we were able to get past, ahead of Magnussen for a little bit before he had his issues appear. So we definitely do have a fast enough car once it gets going. So we just got to unlock the potential of the Haas car. I feel like we can get some good tracks here. And we are off, and we are right past Bottas. We're going to go past Tsunoda. See if we can get into the top 10. Bottas fighting back stronger. Whoa, Ricciardo and Ocon. Big lockup. I feel like we just... Oh my god, we got hit off the track. Okay, we know Ricciardo. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we can't do any sort of the overtake there. We're gonna probably get stuck then, I guess. Behind Danny. Yeah, Danny Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso fighting out. That's what we had to do. But I like to be able to test things and see. Wow, okay. Alonso took his place back. Ricciardo just closing the door. We're gonna go down the inside then. While him and Fernando are still fighting it out. Told you there'd be some good scraps. But the longer we get stuck behind them. There we go. Oh no! Fuck. I lost the grip point. See if we can get past. There we go. Because I've got a feeling the McLaren would have got ahead anyway. Yeah. McLaren definitely is going to have the better speed though. But we are in the top 10, so it's all good. Because I feel pretty confident that we can make a move here. And I was correct. That was a nice little move, super smooth. Let's see if we can catch Alonso. As you can see, I didn't gain anything really from that flashback on the corner because I did the same move, except this time I didn't fuck up the traction. Okay, now we just gotta try and catch up to Alonso. I mean, poor Bottas didn't gain anything. He just got less positions, actually. Because he lost 2 positions. And I believe Tsunoda? Wait a minute. No, he gained a position on Tsunoda. I'm wrong. But overall, Bottas, I don't think, really gained anything. Didn't get into the top 10. Okay, we're just going to have to keep pushing. We are not in DRS range just yet, but as long as we stay away from Daniel Ricciardo, we should be good. I mean, I don't know what I'm more shocked about. The fact that the gap between everybody's kind of got so big already. Or the fact that the Red Bull, Perez, hasn't actually made many places up considering he had fresher tyres. But I don't think he's actually moved up from near the bottom of the grid. But for the first time, we did get into DRS range of Fernando Alonso. So, that's cool. Daniel Ricciardo's in our DRS. But we did manage to close that little gap. And why do we have a caution? Oh, because Norris's engine's gone. That's going to be another safety car, I think. Oh my god. No? No safety car? Really? Oh my god. Well, it's all happening in Bahrain. Like, oh, these opening laps, we are just full of action. Magnussen is out. Lando Norris is out, which is mind-boggling to see his engine fail already. We have another caution. Is that Daniel Ricciardo? Has his engine failed like his teammates? No? I feel like we're... Oh, we have another and safety car deployed just as we were getting... Just as we were getting DRS. Who is it? Oh, I think the 2 McLarens have just died out. Daniel Ricciardo is out with mechanical failure. I thought it was the McLaren. Wow, okay. Oh, that's a terrible day for the McLaren camp. It's great for us because it's one less mid-team we have to fight for in this particular race. But what a race it is so far. Full of mind-boggling things. Yeah, truthfully, I'm going to stick with the softs because I'm getting comfy on the softs now. Now that once they really get worn in, I'm getting very comfortable. I mean, I do like mediums, and unless other drivers are pitting, I don't feel like we need to cut anybody off just yet. I mean, we come out at the back of the grid. Oh, okay, this is tough. I don't know, should I box? Get a free set. It's a free pit stop, I mean. 14. Oh, this is a tough decision. I don't know if we should box or not. If the leaders box, we're gonna box. Yes, we're gonna box. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're gonna box. Because the leaders are gonna box, and we will come out of the back, but we will be able to get back onto the front when everybody else does the same, so. Yeah, and I don't have to worry about double stacking in our situation. Alonso, oh no, he's not. Who goes on to take the race lead then? Oh! That was very bad. Oh my god, I forgot about the fucking pit limit. Oh my god. Oops. That was bad. That was a bad thing. There we go. Oh my god. I feel... my apologies, Mr. Alonso. Jesus Christ, how about destroying a race in seconds? That was a great stop. We got ahead of Fernando Alonso. And the Aston Martins. And the second Alpine. Oh my god, okay. And Hamilton. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, sorry, Hamilton is ahead. I misread that one. I got too excited. Wow, okay, so we didn't really lose too much. We lost like 3 positions. But we came ahead of the Alpines in our competition. Oh, what a fantastic stop. That's what I'm talking about. That is redemption for the research and development issues. Let's see if we can catch the safety queue. I still think the mediums I'm a bit more comfortable with, but I'm getting used to the softs a little bit on the car now. Kind of figuring out the limits. I mean, Hamilton's on mediums, and I think he isn't on fresh, is he? Yeah, okay. So that was obviously the first batch that pitted before us. I think everybody's gone to medium. And we stuck with softs. This... oh, well, I don't know. Verstappen seems like he went on softs. Or did Verstappen not pit? Surely Latifi has to pit. Like, there's no way Latifi is in the top group. Like, how does that even work? I know I got 20th on the grid, but Christ. How did Latifi get so high up? That's insane. Okay. So, from what I can see... oh, no. One of the Ferraris is on softs. So it seems to be a bit of a mixed pick. I feel like Hamilton's gone to do the double medium strategy that we got offered. Which isn't a bad strategy. I mean, by the time our softs start wearing out, he'll still have a little bit more grip. But we will have a slightly better advantage coming off the restart because we're on softs. So we can get the temperature in a little bit quicker. Now we are presuming it's Gasly? No, Sonoda. We were just waiting for it to catch up. If Latifi has not pitted yet, then Williams is just going to lose a load of places now because they really did miss out on a free stop, I think. Because it wouldn't shock me if the safety car comes in now. Perez back up into the top 4. We know he definitely didn't pit. because he did that early pit stop. But it's all going here at Bahrain. It's never a dull moment. First race of the season, we lost our teammate, and then Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo. Who else will we lose? We could lose more drivers before the end of this race. You know, this gets very interesting. Now, we're going to need a really good launch to beat the Mercedes, I think, and the Red Bulls. I mean, I did say I don't think we're going to be ahead of them. And I think they will, if it wasn't for the safety car, they would be way ahead right now. But I feel like we can definitely get some positions again. And we are off, and we're going to see if we can do the same thing we did to Valtteri Bottas. It does not seem to be the way. Hamilton closing us off. We're going to go round though. We're going to go behind Verstappen. Okay, Hamilton went in with the dive on Albon. We're going to do the same to Latifi. Some nice clean... Oh no! He's skidded off. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're going to go back to there and just watch the grip. There we go. That's better grip. I hate it. Not used to where the grip is with this car. But Hamilton making... Oh my god, look at this. Albon is getting sandwiched by the Ferrari and the Mercedes. The pace, I mean, it is insane. Let's see if we can kind of capitalize on this, because Leclerc definitely stuck behind Alexander Albon. Let's see what we can do here. Hamilton is definitely happy now. Verstappen in 10th. Poor Verstappen. The Dutchman just did not get the start he wanted. We had a little bit of a wobble. You know what we're going to do now, chat? We're going to go for the move. Oh, I went wide. I went wide. Yeah, that's Leclerc's spot. Yep, I went too wide on that one. We lost a couple of positions, but it's okay. It's inevitable that the Red Bull is going to get ahead, and I'm just going to let him stay ahead and fight that out with Leclerc. Because I'm sure Albon is not going to be able to hold out against him that long. Oh, okay, we have Ocon on the TV. Gonna close the door on his maneuver. I mean, we are in the top 10 now. We have made a stop so far. Let's see what we can do. See if we can just even hold our position. So I'm so confused at how the Dutchman hasn't just flew out through the field yet. I'm impressed that Albon has been able to hold off the Ferrari on the Red Bull. I mean, the longer Albon is in the way, the longer Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen are going to be out of contention for the lead. I mean, there is a big gap forming. Oh, Leclerc's making a play for it though. He's made the move. And Verstappen's been able to get past Albon as well. So let's see if we can catch up to the Williams. If I hadn't messed up that pass with the double overtake, we could have quite possibly been in that awkward situation of having to fight the Red Bull and the Ferrari, and I'm kind of glad that I wasn't, because that did not look like a happy situation. But is the Williams going to make a play against Verstappen? Looks like he's trying to really line himself up a little bit. No, he's losing pace to the Dutchman. Let's see if we can keep our pace with him. Yeah, Albon's fallen back a bit. I don't know if this... Was it him that pitted? I feel like it was Latifi, and that's how Latifi got so high up. Yeah, he didn't pit. Okay, so it was Latifi. Oh, well, okay. Let's see if we can clear him as quick as we can. Because his pace is just going to drop right off. There we go. That's the move I wanted to make the first time. That is us ahead. I'm presuming Albon's going to pit. I mean... You must have started on the medium strategy. No, Albon hasn't pitted yet. He's still in contention for this fight against me. Nice clean race. No, oh, I went a little bit wide, but we managed to secure the position. We managed to defend, so I'm happy. There's a little bit of a scrap there. Albon's still ahead. I am so shocked that... Oh, there we go. Never mind. El Plan managed to get ahead. I mean, I really thought that was strange that... Oh, there you go. Ocon has managed to go past Albon as well. Unfortunately, he's not going to be getting his points. I do think... Didn't Latifi fall further back too? He did... Oh, wow. Latifi fell way far back. Never mind. He had a very poor restart then after we passed him. Let's see if we can catch up to the front runners, because I believe there's an Alfa Romeo in that fight, which we might come up against soon once the top teams have decided to scrap it out. Is that Alfa Romeo show? Is that show going you? If that show going you, then that's a great race he's having right now. Oh no, maybe not. We've got Alonso coming up. Joe seems to be getting really smashed. It is Joe. Wow, okay. He's doing better than Bottas. He's having a good time. I mean, to be fighting the Red Bulls and the Ferraris and the Mercedes, he's driving a fantastic race with that safety car. Okay, so Joe is moving down pretty quick, and I've got a feeling Joe didn't pit on the second safety car. He pitted on the first one. So, obviously we are all going to have the faster tyre right now. So, unfortunately I feel like he's going to be at a disadvantage here. There's the Dutchman making the move, but Joe, go on, you fighting that back though. Oh, we had a wobble. Yeah, Joe was fighting that back a little bit on the corner. He doesn't want to give up his position. I mean, 7th place, or 6th place, that would have given him 8 points, which is quite a lot. Right now we are gaining, I think, isn't it 3 points? Which, points are points, we are on the board. But let's see if we can gain possibly up to 10 points. Let's see, did he pit? No. Oh, that's even worse. Old softs, okay. So he didn't pit at all. It must have been Bottas then that pitted earlier. So we have Fernando Alonso really pushing us at the moment, which is good. I mean, I'm going to scrap. Whoa, that was bad. We just need to stay close enough to Zhou for when he pits, we can gain the position. Preferably, I would want to try and get ahead of him before then, because that would mean Fernando would be stuck behind him. But he messed up that corner stuff. Oh, okay, the two Alpines fighting it out. That actually gave us a little bit of a jump ahead, considering we messed up the corner. Ocon actually getting ahead of his teammate, but we've seen that multiple times last season. Oh, Alonso scrapping it back out. He's not one to give that up. We had a little bit of a wobble. And Ocon is still fighting it out. Zhou's got a 3-second lead on us. He's really getting good pace. I don't feel like his soft tyres are dropping off yet. We have had a terrible lap so far. He is pitting, which means we are about to receive a new place, which is great. Alonso is flying down the straight. Now I have a little bit of clean air, I think, until we get close to Verstappen, which, I mean, if we get really close to Verstappen, then I must be flying on the straights. Because Dutchman is definitely wanting to go for Hamilton. I mean, they're only a second apart. Yeah. So far it's been a pretty action-packed Grand Prix. We've had both McLarens suffer the same fate, which, that's insane. And then our teammate unfortunately was out of the race pretty early on. Now, the one thing I need to do is get the ERS somewhat harvested back up a bit. But considering we started at the very far back of the grid, we're doing okay. I think we've had a pretty successful race so far. And we are not even at the halfway point, so... Okay, it seems like we're building up a little bit of a gap now from the Alpines, which is good. This is very good for us, though we are on the soft. And that will give us a little bit of an advantage, but we will obviously be suffering more tyre wear than they will. But right now, we have had a really successful lap in building. We haven't gained anything in terms of fastest lap or nothing, but we have had a bit of success getting that gap widened out against the Alpines. So we definitely have the pace. It's just finding where, you know, the sweet spot is and getting it every single track now. I mean, could come to the end of this Grand Prix and I could look back and be like, I should have gone for the medium strategy I was offered during the safety car. But so far, I think the soft gamble that I decided to stick with has worked out pretty okay. So far, I mean, we've got a decent little bit of pace. As long as we keep pushing the gap ever so slightly, and we should be fine. I mean, if Alonso pits or Ocon pits, then we'll pit straight after if we're going near the lap again. You know, we'll try and keep somewhat close to what they're doing. Because I feel like Alpine might be the main competition. At first, I would have been a bit more leaning towards McLaren, but considering they had 2 mechanical failures this race, and Alpine has been going really strong this race, then I feel like we're going to have the old school Renault Haas battle going. But unfortunately they will beat us in this particular race, because in the Constructors anyway. Because unfortunately K-Mag has retired. I feel like Alonso is starting to find his stride a little bit. Ocon not so much, but Alonso has definitely found some sort of pace. He's unlocked the potential of his car a little bit. As long as we stay out of DRS range, we will be fine. That's the goal.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.3 seconds.
Oh, that was a big wobble. That was a scary moment. It wobbled one way and then tried to counteract it and nearly took myself off the track. Oh my god. Okay, I can definitely see Ocon is losing some pace to Alonso.
Alonso behind you now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 2.0 seconds. They're on old medium. Their tyres are 13 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 36.0.
I'm thinking if we can pit sooner than lap 28 and possibly make it to the end of the Grand Prix on mediums, I think it might be possible. But I've really got to think about it if I'm going to do it, because we can undercut Alonso possibly. Because everybody's going to be on the older medium tyre, mine will be somewhat fresher for the most part, and then it's just about maintaining them. Because the safety car obviously messed everybody up in terms of pit strategies. When to, pit obviously got a lot of free stops. And still Verstappen has not been able to gain any positions. I've just realised that. That is crazy. And we'll come out P15 and then just kind of make our way up the... Oh, George Russell and Carlos Sainz is pitted. Carlos Sainz was on the heavy tyre. Wow, so did he start off on a completely different strategy? So everyone else, holy shit, that's different. Okay, I didn't even notice that. No, they must have done that in the safety car, surely, because I didn't see anybody at the beginning start off on heavies. I wonder what they've switched to. Did they go on the heavy tyre thinking, okay, after the first safety car, after the first safety car, were they thinking maybe we can go the extra mile here and hold out, and then the second safety car came 2 laps afterwards, wasn't it? And I feel like that might have messed up their strategy because their tyre temperatures were just probably starting to go their way a little bit. Obviously Alonso now a little bit closer. Ocon is also close too. I think that's Sainz that got out. Unfortunately, George Russell came out in between what I believe is one of the Alfa Romeos and an Alfa Tauri, which that is unfortunate. No, oh, and then there's a Aston Martin in front of the Alfa Romeo. Oh, George Russell is having a horrible time, I think, in that situation. He wants to try and clear them as quick as he can. We are going to go for next lap. Charles Leclerc has pitted. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to go for the pit next lap. Well, I think for the first time, probably of the season, well, obviously it is the first time of the season, but it's probably going to be the first time in a long time at this, we've managed to get into the top 3 on the track. So let's enjoy it a little bit before we pit. I don't know if we're going to see that very often, but for now we can enjoy it. Considering we started at the back of the grid, I feel like we're going to definitely finish in the top 10. Even after the pit, once the tyres are warmed up. And we had a caution. What was that for? Did somebody come off? Oh, look at our tyre deck there. 59% and 56%. How we are still on the road is ridiculous. It's a good job we're pitting this lap. Hopefully the others won't pit. If they do, we don't really gain much or lose much. We just need to be ahead on the pit stop exit. Oh, so I'm scared. Oh, we've had a yellow flag out again. And straight now we are back to green flag racing. But that has actually allowed us to come back out possibly 13th. Wow, okay. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're in a team that isn't obviously going to be on the podium 24/7, that's a pretty good little start. Let's see how we can do. Fingers crossed. The others will go past for now. Sainz is back out on heavies. Obviously Leclerc's gone medium. We are going on the mediums now. I'm not sure if everybody else is going to pit. It does not seem so.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
But we are coming out like they presumed on the pit stop. That's great. I mean, that was 2 clean stops. I think we don't need to make any more stops now. That is us for the whole race now. So let's get these mediums that I've enjoyed in the practice up to temp. Let's see. Okay, he's back. So he's going for the same strategy as we did. You know, as I chose to do, which was soft medium instead of soft medium like some of the teams seem to have done on the safety car. So far, no grip. Cold rubber is very, very scary in this track for me. I don't know, I just have to get the grip in, but let's see if we can catch up to that gaggle of cars. I feel like we can really get some work here. Foot down on the loud pedal. Let's see what we can do. Let's hit the overdrive, or the overtake, sorry. Now Alonso hasn't pitted yet, so we definitely will get the undercut, I think, on him. Nobody has pitted yet, but that is fine because we are still getting our tyres up to temperature. But there's still a big gaggle of cars there. It seems Sainz just does not have that pace that Ferrari would be hoping for. I mean, I think he went double heavy, didn't he? He went heavy to heavy. Or, sorry, hard to hard, not double heavy. Double hard compound. I'm going to watch this back. I'll actually save the replay once I'm done with the race, just to watch back what Sainz did, because I'm still a bit confused on when he went on the hard compound. Was it first safety car or second safety car? Okay, we are getting in up to temp, wasn't the best. Excuse me, hold that. But to be honest, at the same time, I don't really need to wear out my tyres because I know that the other drivers are going to be pitting. Wow, look at the gap. The Mercedes and the Red Bull have the first to second place. That is insane. Charles Leclerc setting fastest lap. Max Verstappen setting fastest lap. Well, we know Red Bull's going to want to take a dominant lead over Ferrari if they can here. I feel like the pace is slowing down a little bit for Lance Stroll there, who was trying to make a move on Zhou. But Zhou's tyres obviously going to be wearing down a little bit. Did Stroll make the move? Okay, I messed up the braking a little bit. That's okay. Alonso is behind us, so he must have pitted. I think we're closing the gap a little bit on Stroll. Oh, big wobble though. That was unfortunate. We might have been able to get a little bit closer. George Russell though is just having a real rough time at it. Trying to get past the Alfa Romeo and Sebastian Vettel and the Aston Martin. That is crazy. He's still battling them. Okay, we might have Stroll on the next straight here. I was looking at the mini-map, so I fucked up the corner, but that's fine. We're really closing in though. All on Stroll, we'll get the super close. We definitely have a little bit better pace to Fernando Alonso. Oh, okay, he's moving over a little bit. He's going on the defense. Do you know what? I don't like overtaking when I see the AI go in the middle. Like, I know you can make the move, but I don't know, I feel like that could have gone really wrong, so I'm glad we didn't do that. Because we will make the move on the apex. There we go, put the foot down on the loud pedal and we are ahead. Let's see if we can catch up to Zhou Guanyu. Now, he is on old softs, don't forget, so we should be able to catch up pretty good. Now, Perez, I believe that is, just pitted. Which for me is an indication that the other drivers will stop very, very soon. Because the pit window has been open for a while. So we need to push as aggressive as we can right now to gain positions. does not seem like anybody is pitting just yet in front of us, but it's obviously an option right now. I see George Russell was able to get past the Alfa Romeo, so Bottas is either losing pace or he just knows he's losing a battle against the Mercedes, so there's no point in fighting. Oh wow, the Alfa Romeo really went down the pack. I've only just noticed my camera's gone super dark again. So I do apologise about the webcam. I must get the lighting sorted again. Wow, I'm really shocked we haven't seen a pit stop yet. Well, I would be hoping so right now, considering Joe, however you want to pronounce it, his soft tyres really must be struggling right now. Surely his grip's going to be becoming apparent. Like, oh, okay, as we say as I wobble. But surely, yeah, his tyres must be struggling. I mean, he'll be in good kind of shape for the final comeback after his pit, because he will be on the medium, so he will have some fresh tyres than everyone else. But I feel like the longer he's waiting to pit, the more he might struggle. But because his pit strategy is completely different in terms of laps. He chose to pit a little bit later every time. He didn't take a free stop under the safety car, which I think he should have. I feel like Alfa Romeo really messed up their strategy on that. And instead he ended up dropping down really far from the top leading pack of the drivers. But again, I guess it's something you just gotta take a gamble on, and unfortunately I don't think it's going to pay off. Angiu is now pitting, so we've gained a position here, so that's good. We are going to be on the march for Tsunoda. I mean, considering Joe's tyres wearing out, he definitely still had good pace, because he had a good 3-second gap building still over us. We're definitely going to be in the points, I know that for a fact. As long as we keep racing really consistent, we should definitely be in points. So we have Tsunoda, Bottas, Vettel, and Ocon still to go, with George Russell in the mix as well. I do feel like Ocon is still going to come out ahead of us, ultimately, because he seems to be having a fantastic race. Sergio Perez at 134 for the Red Bull team. We do have a pit from Hamilton and Ocon, so I honestly thought Ocon would come out ahead. He still might, but I feel like everybody else is going to start pitting now. It's going to get very busy in the pit lane, and I was correct. It has got very, very, very busy in the pit lane. And we're going to take advantage of this, and we're going to come into P7, which is fantastic. Now, George Russell is ahead of us. So, wait a minute, was it George Russell that pitted? No, surely it wasn't.
Russell's ahead of you now. Our gap to the car in front is 6.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres and 9
No, okay, so he didn't pit, so that must have been Hamilton that definitely did pit, but he
Right, at the moment you're losing 3 tenths a lap. Come on, dig in.
he got a fantastic jump. Wow, Sergio Perez setting a new fastest lap again. He is really pushing it. It's good to see. George Russell, he's definitely gaining a bit more pace being in the cleaner race. Let's see if we can match that. Hopefully we'll get some good laps in now. Fernando Alonso pitting. Is that his second pit stop? Maybe he didn't pit when he lost all them places and he maybe just came off the track. Because I don't know why he'd be pitting again if he'd pit beforehand. Interesting race here in Bahrain so far, but we are having a fantastic race considering we started last on the grid. I'm very happy with P7. P5 was kind of what I was hoping to get, if possible. But P7 is fantastic, and considering it's just us on the track and we don't have our teammate, I'm going to take that as a nice victory. So hopefully we'll keep it. We might get lucky, we might see a new safety car. We might be able to get a P5. But at that point we will be defending against the Mercedes, and that's a tricky battle. But I think so far we've had a pretty consistent race. Very happy with the way it's going. Now, I don't think I'll be able to stream all the race in this particular stream because I will have to go off and make some food, but I will be back on tonight to finish it off. And then maybe we'll do some practice in Jeddah. But I will be finishing off the track, don't worry. We still have another 20 laps and I only have about 10-15 minutes left. I have to end the stream for a little bit because I didn't realise the time when I started, and I think I spent a little bit too long on the practice. That's okay because I feel like we got used to the car once we got into the race. These mediums for me are definitely feeling good. I feel like they're a bit more manageable. I think in Saudi Arabia this car might be good. I don't know. I've seen some of the midfield cars do fantastic in Saudi Arabia. I do know the hard tyres will be definitely something we're going to be considering because I've had good success with them in the past in Saudi and Jeddah. So we shall see. We are not setting the fastest laps. We haven't set a fast lap for a while, but you know what? I mean, we're still got a nice lead. Hopefully we're still keeping... Yeah, we are. Okay. So we are still gaining time on Ocon. So we're not having the most unsuccessful laps. We may not be setting purple sectors, but at least we're keeping some sort of a gap. Hopefully we'll be able to start getting some green sectors here. Hamilton setting 134.4. Wow, okay. Hamilton setting the new fastest lap. He's pushing quite a significant speed. I wonder if George Russell has been told he needs to match his teammates' pace. I mean, Mercedes wanting to maximise the most they can points-wise in this race. I mean, they're going to be coming out with 19 points, I believe. If they stay at the pace they are going now. So, considering McLaren uses the Mercedes engine and they had a mechanical failure, will Mercedes suffer the same fate? Can happen. It has happened before, near the end of a race. Seen it with Max Verstappen. No, not Max Verstappen, sorry. Sergio Perez. Last season in Bahrain, he had that exact same issue. His engine died on the final lap, or close to the final lap, when he was having a fantastic race. So, one can hope. Okay, so I think we might just get to lap 40 before I have to stop the stream for a little bit, so that's good. So we're not going to be too far off when we do come back. And I probably will do the practice runs in Jeddah as well in the next stream. And then from there we can move on properly to Jeddah then in its own stream. And I will aim to do that a little bit earlier on in the day so we can get through the race a little bit quicker, because it can take quite a while. We did set a green sector there. First green sector I have seen in a long time. Does not seem like I'm going to be able to match the pace of the Mercedes. I'm sure other people can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to here. But I mean, we are building a nice lead over Ocon, so as long as I keep doing that, I'm happy. And the longer I know... Oh, the further away I am, sorry, from the Alpine team, the better for us, because it means that they are going to score as high amount of points as they would have if Fernando Alonso had pitted earlier. So this race is actually working out really, really well for me right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the start-finish line, and then I'm going to wrap it up there for this particular stream. So far it's been an absolute action-packed race, loads of stuff going on. And hopefully the later 17 laps tonight will be just as action-packed. So far I think, yeah, we're going to definitely have a good season. I'm positive about that. The Haas car definitely seems good. I feel like once we start getting the upgrades in near Jeddah, we are going to be flying. We're going to be in a good situation. Or a somewhat better situation where we're going to have better power and ERS, storage. We're going to have it where it's going to be benefiting us a little bit. But I think so far, not bad. Once you get used to the car, it feels good. So I'm happy. Seems to be in a good spot. So let's just cross the finish line. Well, start finish line for this particular lap, and then we shall wrap things up. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the race so far. As I said, it's been a fantastic race. Loads of action-packed, loads of engine failures. It's been an absolute blast, and I'm hoping that the next one will be the exact same. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks so much for all the new follows and all the new bits and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. So, catch you guys later.